What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome back to my Madden 21 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. We are taking on the Buffalo Bills today. We're 14-0 on the season. We've got the number 1 seed wrapped up. And these Bills are 7-7 in first place in the AFC East, believe it or not. So they're trying to stay ahead of the Patriots and the Jets. They're going to need a win today. And we're just hoping not to get any major injuries over the next couple of games here as we head into the playoffs.
Between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We did get our tight end Doug Middleton back from injury today, as we see Josh Allen come out onto the field. He's having a great season. And these guys are always a challenge when we play them. I don't know how this is going to go. We've had some surprises the past few games. Blew out Seattle and Kansas City, struggled against Houston. So I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine how this is going to go. But Josh Allen's always tough. And they've got Leonard Fournette at running back here.
They won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because.
And so last game I talked about Derek Lindsey, outside linebacker, had a breakout scenario that I thought we had failed. He had an interception return for a touchdown, which I thought counted as, just an interception. But apparently, that counted as two things, I guess. So he completed his breakout scenario, and he is now a superstar. So I thought that was going to take him up to star development. Took him up to superstar. So there you go. So he's going to be that bookend pass rusher I've been looking for next, across the field from T.J. Watt. Josh Allen moving the ball on us here. This isn't too good. So we've got we're sitting Mike Hilton again today. We're going to have Dalton Goodrich playing some corner again. Second-year player, 94 speed, trying to get him developed a little bit. And there we go. They go right down and score on us.
Take it all the way down the field and
just like that.
Opening drive.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity.
So we might, we are resting a couple of guys today, but how long some of our key starters play over the next two games, I'm not sure. We've got Juan Cobb returning kicks today. Want to see how he does a little bit. And here comes our rookie quarterback, Dakota Cavanaugh. Having an outstanding season, 50 touchdown passes his rookie year. And did I set my coaching adjustments? Yes, I did. And I don't know where you go from there, but he's a good one. We're gonna develop him the best we can, get him up to superstar eventually here, and let's go. Smith-Schuster makes the. Oh, that's Claypool. That's right. I got Chase Claypool in the number 1 receiver spot today, and there he is. And what do we want to do from here?
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 25-yard line.
Get this out. McFarland for a little gain.
7 yards on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of
James Conner's somewhere around 1,200 yards rushing on the year. So he's going to play a bit today, but we're going to get Juan Cobb in there a lot too. Now he's coming up on 1,200 yards, 15 touchdowns on the season. He's had a good one. We want to get the rookie Juan Cobb in there if we can. What have I done here? There we go. We do have to watch out for Tre'Davious White out there. They have a pretty good cornerback.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got to
gotta be smart. Smart with the ball. And there's Middleton, number 80. We've had some interesting choices at tight end during his injury. Oh, right, caught in the backfield.
Again, this Buffalo defense there and run support to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
Yeah, we've had an offensive tackle playing tight end. We've had a Devin Bush playing a little tight end.
Operating from the gun.
And there's incomplete.
Defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
Well, we're going to have to be happy with the field goal here. That drive sputtered out.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board very positive.
So these Bills, yeah, they played us tough every time we faced them so far in this franchise. Don't expect today to be any different.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
There's Devin Bush with a sack.
Too much here. He's going down.
That's what we need.
Able to record his 5th sack
He's
of the
not.
season.
I've been letting him do his thing this season. He doesn't have as many sacks as usual.
To adjust and account for that.
But what you're hoping is that you
I'm hoping to get him up to superstar level, but it's just not happening. He's like a 96 overall.
Maybe go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that
But for some reason, is not getting those superstar breakouts opportunities.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play,
Josh Allen continues to take us apart.
Defense is so well, doesn't he?
he really does. And the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so.
Got young, athletic corners.
Where the blitz was coming from and went to a secondary target.
Mistake prone.
Throwing on first down is Allen.
Let's go, Edmonds.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Back to the air on second down.
They're just killing us on these slants.
Here's Sims complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
Well, that'll help us out a little bit. Yes.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And there's Fitzpatrick coming in.
And down he goes. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick swooping in for the sack.
Fitzpatrick with
Safety blitz, that can be
7 interceptions on the season. Now a sack. Get these guys off the field. And there's Tyler Barkley. One of those young athletic rookie corners. I guess he's not in? All right. So we're going to run it once with Connor. And then we go to the slant. Well, they're giving James Conner headaches in the backfield here today.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
We throw the slant to Claypool.
To throw on second down. Kavanaugh got his man. It's caught.
All right.
Steelers touchdown.
Points off turnovers, always big.
Chase Claypool, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
Yeah, Barkley looked like he was in the end zone there. I don't know.
In this case, a slant route.
Kind of got to take what the game tells you, I guess, sometimes.
On the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a two-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Big hit by Chris Hayes,
Past the 20.
rookie inside linebacker. Two good rookie linebackers in this past draft. One, Chris Hayes, number 44,
Next possession.
and
Solid start to this
the other, Derek Lindsey, number 54.
So he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his
Man.
team. Maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations,
All right, so last time I had this problem of getting beat with the slants. I went into coaching adjustments and I changed my matchups,
One touchdown, one interception.
and that was
That
helpful.
second touchdown now.
So we'll see if it's helpful this time or if it matters at all.
So they'll come up first
Do
and
coaching adjustments even matter? I don't know. I feel like they must. I feel like I'm doing something when I click the things.
Here's Allen.
Yeah, that didn't matter.
Lead to Davis. And they'll get
It's
it.
Isaac getting beat every time.
At the 44. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And how
Still
might this
quarters a little
affect
bit.
playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. Here's Allen on first and 10.
There's another interception.
It's intercepted.
Chris Hayes still on his feet.
His own 47, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard.
There we go.
Second straight drive now.
Oh, and Lindsey's injured.
With an
So we'll get Alex Highsmith in there a little bit.
Because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
On first and 10.
And there's Chase Claypool.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool with touchdown number 20 on the
So
year.
we're starting to open up a little bit of a lead here.
In their lead.
Couple of turnovers, touchdowns off turnovers, very helpful.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up across
So while you're thinking about it, if you're still watching this game, maybe go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're into Madden franchise stuff. I play franchise mode exclusively,
out of control.
and my thing is building up a team
And this is where the coach is walking
and
of being
packing it with superstars, staying under budget,
at one time.
and hopefully being dominant for many years.
This too shall pass.
I like to
This
watch
too shall
players
pass.
develop.
Kept having a rough patch. He said,
I
but
like
you
to
gotta do something.
draft rookies and
Pass, and that's what they
watch
have to
their
do.
careers
Get
go.
control back, get
And,
themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can
You know, getting a franchise, I got I don't know how many superstars on this team. Not always an easy thing, so I do some tutorials from time to time
then quickly brought
for anybody who struggles to get their team going.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game.
But
on the football.
this is how I've always played franchise.
Focus, don't you think?
It's how I've always enjoyed Madden.
Your completions.
So if you think you're into that kind of thing,
target.
go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Not everybody is.
To throw again on second down.
Some people like the rebuilds. Some people like the mutt.
Gain of 2 out to the 20.
Some people like the head-to-head online stuff.
Couple that brings up third down. 2 minutes gone.
I like building franchise teams to demolish everyone in their path.
Allen off the play fake. Open man is Sims.
And he's back to beating us.
That he goes out of bounds just shy of the
Back to taking us apart. I'm going to have to go back to that. What was I ran a quarters or something last time that was effective.
We'll be right back. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. And Cook has it left side. And he takes this one.
They're moving the ball again.
Way to the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. That's now
Let's go cover 3 a little bit. See what they do. Why is everybody over here? There's no reason to be over here. Your zone is right here.
So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's
go quarters.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Fournette on the toss to the right. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Well, they're sticking with us here.
I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, they're going to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Fournette's breaking tackles. And the Bills are going to be tough again today. How does Leonard Fournette have 93 speed? And Juju Smith-Schuster has like 89 speed in the last, most recent update.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care.
Smith-Schuster in this franchise is a faster version. When I started this, he was like a 91 speed, and they kind of reduced his speed through some of the roster updates.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We have witnessed touchdown.
And he's had a couple of speed upgrades, so he's 93 speed in my franchise. But if you start a brand new franchise today with the Steelers, he's only an 89 for some reason. And there's Clay Peterson. Looks like we're going to have 3 1,000-yard receivers again this season. What is this? What am I running? This is what I want. I'll go underneath on this one. Deontay Johnson.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag,
Claypool's in the zone. He's not going to be targeted again.
using guys almost as screens in order to get open.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone. And you're getting
So we got to stop these guys somehow. This is the same Kansas City last game we played them. For some reason was running the ball like crazy. And we were holding them to like, you know, under wraps. But then they started throwing the ball and they, you know, we had problems with them.
Now whistles and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. Not something you want to see.
We'll just try a few different defenses, see what happens.
We'll be right back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. And he'll throw right away.
Yeah, they're killing Isaac on that slant.
They're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
the best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And a quick slant as the throw's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Like ideally, like what you would want is to be able to bring your corners up and bump and run and just tell them to take away the inside. Like, don't let the guy release inside. Whatever else happens. But these guys won't do that for some reason. You tell them to shade inside, and they still allow inside releases. So, I don't know.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he's going to get forward.
Flag.
But that may
Hold.
be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
All right.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey.
All right, we will take a timeout.
Got caught for the penalty.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
And they will punt.
Head to the sideline and
Yeah, I guess they'll punt. That's a heck of a long field goal if they don't. So we got a minute, I don't know, minute 5 to work with, something like that.
Last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
We might take one look at a deep shot, and then we'll start working the sidelines and try to get a score before halftime here. What do I want to do here? Let's go with Fred Weiss slot, double cross.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well,
see what happens.
Time is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to
Miss Schuster has this guy beat.
if you can get out of bounds,
Well, I can't make the catch.
downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
All right, so we're going to work the sidelines if we can here. Should have went no huddle, forgot to click the button.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And we got a flag, probably a hold.
So it's incomplete.
Not good. DeCastro, the veteran.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the
Come on, DeCastro, you got to set an example. Our most veteran player. And there's Smith-Schuster. Gets out of bounds.
Completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Operating from the gun. Kavanaugh. He's got a man open. It's
All right, we'll take another timeout. I find myself almost calling DeCastro Faneca, because Alan Faneca was a guard who played for the Steelers during their Super Bowl era of the mid-2000s. They wore the same number, and Faneca finally getting into the Hall of Fame. I felt like he got snubbed last season, but he's in this year's class. So that's a good thing if you're a Steelers fan.
operating from the gun. Kavanaugh. He gets it left side to Johnson.
Work the sidelines.
Other side of midfield across
A little bit boring.
before going out. That's a 12-yard gain now.
I really got to find a couple other plays I can run besides this one to do this.
On first down.
And there's Claypool.
Shoot here to Claypool. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. From the gun, Kavanaugh. Throw left side, take it in by Claypool.
If we use our last time out here.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout.
So we are in field goal range.
Stop it with 25 seconds
We
to
want to
go.
remember that so we don't force any stupid passes. Which, of course, is the thing I say right before I force a stupid pass. Oh, get on the ball.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 6
Oh, this is not good.
The final shot before break.
That was a mess. That was a mess.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best.
All right, I apologize for that.
This first half of play.
I should have got out of bounds. I didn't. And we ruined a scoring opportunity.
Welcome in everyone to this
Dumb.
Christmas Eve edition of the EA Sports.
Oh, it's Christmas Eve. I didn't know that.
So let's get to it.
So we got 1 rushing yard. And we've been transported to alternative universe.
So much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back
All
to
right,
it.
so we got to get a score here. It would have been nice to get that score before the half. That would have been helpful, but you know, it is what it is, as they say.
The Steeler offense here.
What is this?
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going
Trying to get a score here again,
second half.
obviously.
That we've had guys that be prepared
And then we
for
slow it down.
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Probably had Peterson on the deep
Complete to his running back right side.
corner route there.
Stops right at midfield. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Whoa.
Tight end out on the right side. He'll be taken down at the
Peterson's roughed up.
pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's
Yeah, we should have 3,000-yard receivers on this team once again. Peterson, Claypool, and Smith-Schuster.
Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Looking to throw on second down. Kavanaugh.
I should have went to Claypool down the middle there. I was looking at Smith-Schuster
5. It's third down. That's a
to see if
drag route to the tight end.
he might beat his guy,
Break off much more yardage
but
after
he
the
did not.
catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try and run forward.
We are not doing well running the ball here today.
Runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
So we kick a 60-yard field goal, we punt, or we go for it.
Fourth down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to
I think we go for it.
and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line.
I'm going to try this verticals again.
Too long for a field goal. Too
See if we can
short
get
to
Claypool
find
open
any
again.
between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. Operating
Yeah,
from
we'll
the
go.
gun.
Go to Peterson and pick it up.
Short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now.
Going for high percentage plays at this time of the game.
Shreds are being erased off of the
Ah.
Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
Let's go.
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense
verticals.
was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
To throw on second down.
I knocked away. I probably shouldn't have thrown that. I don't know what I was thinking there.
Complete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
Eighth play of the drive.
All right, let's go. Let's pick this up.
8 yards on third down.
I'll be turned away again.
From the gun, Kavanaugh.
There's Claypool.
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Nothing wrong with underneath
8
routes.
times in that first half, and this is his first catch of quarter number 3. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now,
whoa!
he's kept the defense.
Corner came up, was all over it.
Looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
See if we can get Claypool in the corner here.
Operating from the gun. Kavanaugh.
There he is.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Now read that corner.
Chase Claypool. His 21st touchdown.
All right, so we're opening up a little bit of a lead here.
Add on to their lead.
We still have to manage to stop these guys somehow at some point.
Felt very military to me.
And I lost my right tackle here, apparently, to an injury.
And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down.
And they cheated. They cheated. We'll accept their cheating, but we will make them pay for it.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he's
Caught in the backfield.
Back to the 12-yard line. 2 yards.
Cam Hayward is getting older. Oh no. We do not want to lose Keller. Do not want to lose Keller going into the playoffs here. That would be bad.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Going right side here, and that's
Caught again.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets
3rd and 1.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Allen.
Broken up. Finally, Isaac steps up, makes a play, or maybe the guy just dropped it. Who knows?
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And
Let's go, McKinney.
It's 4th down.
All right, so let's see if we can get this running game going. It has been a little rough.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh set to take over.
Do like to run out of I formation.
Winding down here in the 3rd quarter, your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same
All right.
time, you're also not going.
Yeah, Connor's got 5 carries for 3 yards.
This is what NFL
That's no good.
4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit.
We're not going to let ourselves get in 3rd and long.
Keep advancing the ball down the field.
Looking to throw on 2nd
Underneath to Peterson and the flag. What is the flag? And a hold. All right. Against Dalton Harris. Dalton Harris, probably our, next to DeCastro, probably our best offensive lineman. He was a good find. 1st round draft pick from a couple seasons back. As was Clay Peterson, a great find. What do we want to do here?
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying
No high percentage plays.
And they put over 350 yards on you. You've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Peterson makes the catch. I don't know if he has the 1st down. I guess he does.
1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3 and he got 3 barely, but the mark shows 1st down.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well.
Get one Cobb in here a little bit and see if he can do any better on the ground.
I was able to track the ball.
He had a 100-yard game last week.
On 1st down.
Sorta.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
And that's the end of the quarter. We have got a lead. We need to chew up some clock here. And I'm tempted to pull Kavanaugh out, but I feel like this game is not sewn up yet. Man.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but
So that gives us a 3rd and 6.
a loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys.
And Milano is in the zone.
If they were going to have a chance, it was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number.
Kavanaugh quietly throwing for almost 400 yards today.
And kept the pressure off of their own offense.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether
Let's try something a little different here. Let's go.
He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Connor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
All right.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before.
Keep grinding it.
Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees.
There we go.
Guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
Yeah, tough game for James Conner today. Once we get under 4 minutes, we will go chew clock. No, they're just all over us. Yikes.
It'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz,
there's Peterson, down to the 5.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 8th catch.
Come on, Connor. Oh, he's tired. We'll leave him out.
It's a 1st down.
Leave him out for one play at least.
Right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock.
There's Juan Cobb, the rookie.
Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get
All right, so if we go on offense, they do not score. I'm going to be pulling Kavanaugh.
for the 6 points.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 24. Boswell down to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will
As we get ready for the playoffs.
Out come the Bills as we take a look
Go
at the
dime.
race in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying
Final
for
fortnight
position.
of
Some these
games.
teams really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time.
We don't do Fortnite on this channel.
Hey, you're impressed,
And
aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
On 1st down, Allen.
Somebody get in there. There we go. There's Goodrich with a sack.
He's gonna go
And Cam Hayward's injured. That's no good.
sack. He's still down on the field. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen.
They continue to pick on Isaac.
12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And there's Isaac.
Intercepted for the
Had enough.
picked off at the 46.
He's had enough of getting picked on. Eventually,
22-yard line.
just like on the playground, eventually,
Picks he's now thrown in this
you
game.
can't take it anymore. You got to stand up for yourself. So we're going to get Kavanaugh out of there. And we will get Brad Core in there, our terrible backup quarterback who needs some work. But we are going to be running the ball mostly with Juan Cobb here.
After the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They'll run on first down. Cobb.
And it's tough to find anywhere to go here.
Now a stoppage here.
We will go 2 clock.
On the play. Not something you want to see in week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. Cobb again.
Not much going on.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd?
So,
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles.
I guess we'll keep running it.
And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after
Throw a
them.
slant with Brad Core here.
Down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
Or we'll get a delay game penalty. One or the other.
Come on, baby. We got to do our job. We got to do our job.
That's gonna
We've got to do our job.
yards. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more
And slant does
difficult.
not look as good here. Let's go, Cobb.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down to the ground at the
And
39, and obviously that's well
we will
short
not
of
be able to take this down to the 2-minute warning, but
there, and it'll be 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark.
that's a 56-yard field goal. We're not kicking a 56-yard field goal.
Is still having your line
We're going to let Brad Core throw the ball here. Maybe pick up a first, then we can run this clock out.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Nah, that's all right.
Yet again, it's complete. The Steelers
That's all right. Play some defense.
4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conference.
So Allen played well. We picked him off a bunch of times, though. He's got at least 3 interceptions today, if I remember correctly.
Points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
So if you've hung out this long, if you're still watching this game, I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe hit that like button, maybe subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I do this franchise thing. And
Here's Allen.
if you're interested in competitive games, this is probably not the channel for you. If you're interested in learning how to build a franchise team that will dominate, and how to draft, how to manage your team, how to progress players.
First down scoring points.
And there's Goodrich.
For the 4th time today.
94 speed, they're not going to catch him.
Past the 20, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
He may be the guy. I'll tell you what. He's been playing well.
This is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
All right.
As well good with the extra point. And that one
So we had a couple of injuries I'm not too happy about here coming towards the playoffs. Cam Hayward, one of them. And
kick is away.
my right tackle, another one of them.
Back line to the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25.
So those are two guys that,
Set to get the football back here.
I mean, Cam Hayward's getting older, but he's still a pretty good player. He's not quite making the plays that he did earlier in the franchise.
Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually
But he is still a force out there.
There are a lot of people
And to be without him would,
on the field now, and if
that would definitely hurt us.
executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now this one complete on the slant.
And I missed a hit stick.
Get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And there's Goodrich again. He's everywhere today. 2 sacks and an interception return for a touchdown.
This league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Throwing is Allen on third. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds.
So it's coming down to it.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Allen going to go on fourth down.
Another interception. Are you kidding me? Tyler Barkley had the pick earlier in the game, almost returned for a touchdown.
48-yard line.
These young corners stepped up today. And we will end this thing. Stick around if you like. We're going to look at some of these stats.
The defense can stop it twice.
And we are 15-0.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great.
Chase Claypool had a great day.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
Tyler Barkley with a great day.
The ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't
Let's
think you
look
can
at some of
do
these
it wrong. Whatever you
stats.
call, run, pass,
Terrible day running the
It's
ball.
called being in the zone.
Absolutely awful.
So for the Steelers, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they will hit the road next week to take
Well, let's
on
see.
the
Allen went
Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile,
through
for
37
Buffalo,
passes,
they'll be guaranteed
5
a future better than
interceptions.
500 as they drop to 7-8.
So that's surprising.
Next week for a date with the New York Jets.
Kavanaugh,
So for our
perfect,
entire
almost
crew,
perfect.
alongside Charles
158.3 is perfect.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Pretty close to
See you next
perfect.
time.
4 touchdowns, no picks. But yeah, we struggled on the ground. Not good at all. But we got it done through the air here. Claypool in the number 1 spot had a big day. Johnson had a pretty good day. Peterson, as usual, clutch. Isaac led the team in tackles, mostly because he kept getting beat and had to tackle the guy. Goodrich 2 picks, Fitzpatrick 1, Bush 1. Fitzpatrick had an interception? Oh, those are sacks. What am I doing? What am I thinking? 2 sacks for Goodrich, 1 for Fitzpatrick, 1 for Bush. Barkley with 2 interceptions. Goodrich 1, Hayes 1, Isaac 1. And that's about it. Some of these young guys are starting to come along. If you enjoyed this, I hope you did. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Whatever you decide to do. I hope you have a great day. And I will see you next game.